Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Meridy here, and I am here today with my first layout using the Summer Pastime July 2024 kit. And let me show you what I'm working with today as I work my way through this kit to try to kill it by the end of the month. So I hope you enjoy this. I'm using two 4x6 pictures of my son. It was his last day of first grade, and 3x4 picture from that same day. So I'm going to use 3 pictures on my layout, and I pulled a few things from the kits that I thought I would like to use for sure. I really like these frames, and I think that I will put this one around his picture here. So I've got that frame, I've got this little frame. These came in the frames that came in the kits, these Vicky Bouton Where to Next frames. I just pulled out the ones that I wanted to use. I like this one. Maybe I'll make a shaker. I'm not sure. What does this say here? Seal edge with warm iron, do not touch film. Oh, it's just supposed to look like an actual film. Oh my goodness, what is it called? Slide. It's supposed to look like a real slide. And I did pull this little hello out of one of the bags of ephemera because I thought that could go well with this. And then I grabbed these arrows that were a la carte in the store, and I think I would like to use the one in the middle here, this blue, because it matches my blue sky and the coral color matches the color of his school. So I think I would like to use that little arrow. I'll put these back for another layout. And then I pulled the following papers that I want to use. I pulled my sequin mix. Maybe I'll use that to make a shaker here. I'm not sure. I pulled this piece of paper that says Summer Snapshots is what it's called. And it's got journaling blocks on one side and the stripes on the other. And I'm actually going to go through here on this side first and try to pick out if there's a particular journaling block that I want. I'm going to cut it first before I start cutting into this side, if that makes sense. I pulled these out. This has got cut aparts on one side and geotags on the other, but I really liked this vacay time. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut that out right now because I wanna write summer vacay starts now or something to that effect. And I can use the tag that says vacay to be my words, to be part of my title. So even though it's not like, this is supposed to look like a travel, oh my gosh, I'm trying to do too much at once. Even though this is supposed to look like a luggage tag, I'm going to use it as part of my title and call it Summer Vacay Starts Now. I probably will not use any of these. These are all travel-y themed. I could use the geotags on the back, but there's not going to be a lot of room on this layout after I get all these pictures and some other pattern paper and a journaling block and my title and these frames. There's not going to be a whole lot of room for other pattern paper, I have a feeling. So I'm just going to set that off to the side for now. I'm going to go ahead and cut this down and hole punch the middle. That's an awful big hole punch. So I'm going to have to see what I want to do with that, because I don't think I have a hole punch quite that big. That is way bigger than a standard office hole punch. Oh, it looks fine like that. So this tag is now ready to go for whatever I'm going to use it for on this layout. And then I'll save this journaling or the branding strip. And then I do believe that I want to put my layout on one sheet of 12 by 12 white paper. And I will use this paper to probably mat my 2 bigger pictures. Because this little one doesn't need a mat, I'm probably going to put it in the frame. I also pulled out my twine that came with my kit because I want to use that. I pulled out my, oh, I could put Summer Vacay. Where's my little tag? Like, it already has summer written, so I can use that in my title, Summer Vacay. And then with these letters I can put starts now, or I could put, I don't know, but that's a good idea to mix and match some of these words for my title. So I've got these ready to go. I'm just gonna set them off to the side. So when I'm ready for them, I will grab them. But I just wanted to show you everything that I'm working with right now. So let me start by, I think I'm gonna cut photo mats for my 2 big pictures, and I'm actually gonna trim my pictures down just a little because I'm gonna trim them down to 1/4 of an inch off of 2 sides. So they're gonna be, instead of 4 by 6 pictures, they're gonna be 3 3/4 by 5 3/4 inches. And that's just gonna make it easier for me to mat, because then I can just cut a 4 by 6, 2 4 by 6 pieces of this white paper, and then I can just mat right onto them. So I'm gonna go ahead and mat these 2. And I do believe that I want to ink the edges, because I don't want to just mat them on white and have it blend into the background of my layout. So let me make sure that I got these right. Yeah. So I'm gonna ink the edges a color, but I'm not sure what color quite yet. So let's just lay these off to the side. Those are gonna be matted like that. This one's gonna be matted like this. And then I'm going to come in here and see if I want to use one of these journaling blocks. Hello, Summer, so glad to have you back. That's really, really cute because that makes sense with my pictures. So I don't want to totally cut this paper apart because I really do like this back side also. And I want to be able to use some of it, so I need to be very careful of how I'm cutting this. I'm just literally gonna cut out the little journaling block that I want. I think the next step I need to do is to actually get these things matted and get the edges inked up. Okay, and I think I want to ink the edges. In this teal blue, light blue color, which is, I think, speckled egg will work really well for that. So I'm just gonna ink these first, and then I will adhere my pictures to them. Okay, that added a little color without being overwhelming. Here's my little, here we go. Okay, I am not sure how I want to lay these out right now, but we will figure that out. I don't know what I want to do here. I don't know how I want this lined up, but I think I'm gonna make a shaker out of this right now, while I'm waiting. And I wonder what I want in the back of my shaker. Do I want it to just be white? I think I'll just make it white. So what I'm gonna do is take my little scrap of white paper. I am going to take a piece of acetate here. I'm gonna cut the acetate down to the size of my frame that I want to make into a shaker. I'm going to go ahead and adhere the acetate to this frame so it forms like a little window on there. Okay, I'm going to line this frame with foam tape, and I'm going to have to cut these in half so that they aren't so thick, because my pieces of foam tape are pretty big. And I'm just gonna line all around here, being careful not to leave any gaps. between the tape because any gaps, the sequins will spill out. Okay, I'm gonna cut a piece of paper. Do I want it white? You know, I think I might want it a color. Maybe not stripes. I don't really have any scraps yet, but you know what? I'm gonna cut it this color of this little piece that I have here. Okay, so that's all set. And then I'm just gonna dump a few sequins in here. Just shake around. See if this is good. I'm just gonna test it here. Yeah, that's pretty good. I think I wanna put a heart inside of here too. So let me take these sequins out for just a second. You know what I'm gonna do too? I'm gonna brush the sides of this tape with powder so the sides aren't sticky, so sequins aren't sticking into the sides of my tape in here, because I don't like that. Okay, and then if I was to put a heart in here, I think I would want it to be a yellow heart right here. And then a brighter pink heart right up next to it. Oh, gotta get it straight. Now I can throw my sequins in here. I'm kind of keeping them out of the space where the hearts are gonna go. I'm gonna gently take off all this back tape, or back side of the adhesive. And you wanna hold your shaker really tight. Push it down on your work surface so it's not popping up, because if it pops up while you're peeling this off, the sequins are gonna go flying and then they're gonna stick in the sticky on this and it's gonna be a big, huge mess. So just hold it really tight while you're trying to pull the back of your foam tape off. And now I'm going to attempt to do this. I'm gonna have to look while I'm doing this so I make sure. Great. So I've got my little hearts in there and my little sequin shaker. So it's looking good. Okay, so that's ready to go on my layout. I'm sorry if you can hear all the background noises right now. Apparently my neighbor is getting their entire driveway jackhammered and removing all of the cement, and it's really loud. It's been going on for hours, but I needed to start making my videos, so here I am. Okay, let's see. I think that I would like, I'm gonna cut this so I can use the top little section here as an embellishment still, even though I've used the bottom part already. Somehow I can use this summer fun on here. Okay, back to this paper, because I really would like to put some of this paper. I think I'm gonna cut this strip right here and use it on my layout. And I'm just gonna tear down the edge because I wanna tear it and give it a torn look. Okay, so I've got my torn edge there. I think I'm gonna put it there. And then I wanna use some of my, oh gosh, where is it? Some of my scattered straw distress spray to kind of make a little bit of a background on this. So I'm going to get one piece of old packaging here, and I'm gonna grab another big piece of old packaging. I just saved my packaging from embellishments and whatnot, to kind of use instead of my glass mat when I'm lazy to get my glass mat out. Okay, so I'm gonna spray a little of this. And we're gonna see how this works. I'm gonna set this in it and just blot it around my page. I am gonna come back in and add some water in here too, because this is really thick and very matte. So I'm gonna do a little more and then spray it down with water to make it a little thinner, and come in and add more. And I'll just add a little bit more water. Now it's very watery. This is like real watered down for these edges down here. Let's see if I even like this. Okay, let's see if I'm liking this. Okay, I think I need maybe a little bit more. No, I think I'm gonna, what should I do? Yeah, I am gonna put a tiny bit more right here. And I'm gonna do it partially watered down. Too watery. I just need to see some of that sticking out down this side. There, I think that would be a lot better. It just felt a little bare on that side. Oh, this is gonna be so much better. Okay. Next, I am going to see, do I want to put these lemons down the side? How will that look if I put lemons? I'm talking about this lemon border right here. Kind of really blends in with the yellow. It almost isn't showing up. So I don't think I'm gonna do that. Okay, we'll see here. Let me get this adhered down and then see what I want to do next. There is just so much on this page with 3 pictures and all of these embellishments that there's just not a whole lot of room for other things. And there's not a lot of room for extra paper and embellishments. Let's see. I'm going to cut this off because I want to put summer vacay. I'm not sure how I want to lay it out. I want to put starts now, like summer vacay starts now, somehow on there, but not sure. Okay, I think I'm just gonna start adhering things like I have them. I'm gonna shift everything up just a little tiny bit so it's not so close to the bottom. and I'm going to start adhering things down, and then I can come in and add some embellishments after that. So let me get these all glued down and I will be right back. Okay, I got some of the main things adhered. Oh, I could put hello summer vacay. That kind of blends a lot to that tag, so I don't think I need to do that. I can maybe put it down here or something. I'm gonna try to find a few more embellishments from the sticker sheet and from these to kind of spruce up this layout. Ooh, this sweet summertime looks cute and kind of celebration, like last day of school. Wonder if I can put that down here somehow. I'm not sure. That looks good. Let's see. Enjoy. I'm gonna put enjoy there, and summer vacay. So it says enjoy summer vacay. I'm gonna stamp the date here before I adhere this down, so I'm not trying to fight this with a stamp. And this was 5/26/23. And I'm just gonna use black ink to do this. And then I do want to still add a few more stickers and things. Let's see. I do like this down here. I do like this little arrow in there. I like this bring on the summer. I kind of like it up here. And I think I will put this down here. Like that. And maybe I'll add another little heart or two. I think I like one right there. You know what? I'm going to use a darker. I'm going to put a darker one right there so it shows up well. And then I'm going to look through these and see if there's any more. How about finally summer is here? That's pretty cute. Smile, finally summer is here. Yeah, that sounds good together. I can put summer vacation. Okay, and then I'm gonna glue down this little guy. And I think I am gonna put this, I'm gonna wedge this right underneath this. And then I should adhere this down. And then I do wanna grab, I should have done this before I adhered this down, but I wanna grab some of my twine and add a couple little twine details on this frame. Let me clear some of this out of the way here. I think I want to tie a little bow right there on this frame. Let's see what color. I think I'd like to use the peach twine. I think it will show up good. So I'm just going to get about a foot of that, stick that back in there. I am gonna have to peel a little off. That's okay. And I'm just gonna wrap this around. Like I said, I should have totally done this part before I adhered the picture in it, but I didn't think about it until right now. I'll wrap it around a few more times to make kind of like a thick little bow right there. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and tie it into a bow. And then I'll trim the ends a little. Okay, and then lastly, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and give a little outline around the layout in black ink. I think I want to mimic these stitches here, so I'm just gonna do teeny tiny dash line. That way it kind of mimics the stitches that are in that paper. So I'll do that around all three of the white sides. So that will wrap up this layout for our first layout using the Summer Pastime Kit. If you were inspired by this video and this layout, we would love to see what you create using this as your guide, whether it be with this kit or with supplies from your own stash, and you can share that on our Not Just for Boys Kit Club community Facebook group. Don't forget, if you like my videos, to go ahead and subscribe to our channel. I post a new video lately. For 2024, I've been posting about approximately 8 process videos a month using our monthly kit each month. I just work my way through them. So subscribe if you are enjoying what you're seeing, and I will be back in a few days with my second video using this kit. Thank you guys so much. Bye.